come on out to Brown Mountain Bottle Works at 115 East Union Street in Morganton, North Carolina. The place to be for great craft beer. Browse their shelves filled with hundreds of craft beer selections. Relax and enjoy one of their 8 draft taps. Show your love for the store with their logoed t-shirts, hats, and glassware. Want to see what they have in stock 24 hours a day? Check out their website at www.brownmountainbottleworks.com. We'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Glenn. This is Dave. We're the NC Beer Guys. We promote NC Craft Beer online at ncbeerguys.com. We always say we do these videos to introduce you to some of the great beers across the state and also some of the wild things that some of the breweries are doing. Nobody does anything wilder or more crazy than the crazy unknown folks at Unknown Brewing. And Brad and his crowd have now brought us a beer with catnip flowers in it. So we will explain. We are drinking today the Kitten Snuggles Ale, which is actually an Imperial Farmhouse Ale. And you know the whole story about Unknown. I mean, they're more than just a name. They say name does not mean you make good beer. Good beer does not have to have a name. Our job is to stand out. We are the open road with no destination. We're your first kiss or your last time jumping out of an airplane, or whatever your wildest adventure is.
That's pretty scary, the last time.
That's right. We are the unknown. So if you need us to have a name, make one up. If you make one up, we prefer you call us something with adventure or America or dragons or something epic. And that's just like Brad. That would be awesome. All we know is that we are good people whose mission is to make really great beer and have fun doing so. So our call to you is step into the unknown. And boy, have they taken us there today. So this Kitten Snuggles was inspired when Brad was in Portland with some of his buddy brewers, and he learned visiting out there that there are places now that you actually go where you can pay to snuggle kittens. You pay like a commercial place. You go in, you get your jollies from snuggling kittens, or your feel goods, whatever. Maybe that's your jollies, not the right word. But
there's no use for the world for kittens. I'm sorry.
Oh, now okay. Kittens and clowns. We don't want kittens and clowns. But anyway, so he came home and was thinking about kittens and clowns and warm fuzzies. I don't know what he was thinking about. Who knows with Brad? And the inspiration struck. And then after watching, it said lots of cats videos. Kitten Snuggles became a reality. Brad says of this beer, "This is my favorite beer, right meow."
Right meow.
And will be yours too. Live long and prosper.
Oh God.
So anyway.
Okay.
This unfiltered farmhouse ale is brewed with milk, sugar, fuzzy apricots, and catnip flowers, and is a perfect flavor pairing. This 9% ABV ale tastes like a smooth, silky creamsicle with a spiced fruit aroma, and the late addition of catnip flowers in the brewing process gives a subtle, earthy green tea flavor and aroma, while milk sugar and oats add a nice body to this brew that wraps around your tongue so pleasingly you may just start purring.
So lactose. And it's going to make you bounce off the ceiling, like my cat used to do.
Like your cat used to do. But if it tastes like a dreamsicle or a creamsicle, you can't be far wrong. But I never had a creamsicle dipped in catnip. So
catnip flowers.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
I hope.
Catnip flowers.
We hope. We hope.
Yeah.
I don't know what catnip really is. I didn't know it was a flower.
It freaks cats out. That's all I know. Freaks them out.
Yeah, but is it really from the catnip flower?
Maybe it is. Maybe there's things that people brew with that you don't realize what you could do. Maybe it has a flavor we don't even know about.
Who's ever heard of anybody brewing catnip flowers?
Well, see, that makes it unique. They've ventured into the unknown.
Some damn crazy person brewing with dead scorpions. I mean, you just never know.
And that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. Actually, that was pretty good. Pretty good.
So it smells like a farmhouse ale.
It smells like a farmhouse ale. Now you're supposed to get a spiced fruit aroma. A little bit, but it's a little subtle.
There you go. It smells like a farmhouse ale.
Let's see how it tastes.
Oh, I'm all
Dreamsicle.
It's kind of cloudy. It's very
It's very cloudy, actually.
Cloudy. But that's fine. Cloudy's good. It's craft beer. You can do that.
Yeah, cloudy. I mean, it's noticeable, and you will notice it, but
yes,
it don't slow anybody down. Wow, it is kind of sweet and creamy.
It is sweet, not overly sweet.
Oh no, but for a farmhouse ale, it's sweet. I think.
I don't know. Well,
but some of them I think are borderline sours.
Well, they're very tough. Some are tart, some
and
sour.
This one is kind of
good.
Yeah. Having never been a cat and not knowing what catnip is, I don't know anything about that.
I'm just trying to think of what I'm getting.
Well, the description said that the catnip gave it an earthy green tea kind of flavor, and there is some little earthiness coming through on top of the sweetness. Isn't that what you're sensing? It's very unique. I always say that. It's very unique.
I'm flummoxed.
I think pretty good though.
Oh, it's good. I just because I don't know what I'm tasting doesn't mean that it's bad.
Stopped us before. That's right.
I just can't disseminate what it is.
If you were handed this without knowing,
and if they didn't tell me, I'd be like, okay, it tastes good. Why, Dave? Why does it taste good? I have no freaking idea. I just like it.
It's that,
you know what I mean?
It's that earthy essence from the catnip flower. That's what you would say.
That's
what you would
say.
Right.
And they go, really? You knew that, Dave?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I
know. I eat catnip flowers.
Okay? For the best of them.
Yeah.
This is so interesting.
It's slightly sweet, creamy.
I think it's more than slightly sweet. It's very creamy and
I'm not. No, I've had overly sweet. I mean, drink a Southern Tier creme brulee.
But I mean for a farmhouse ale, it's sweet. I don't usually associate that with.
It's actually pretty smooth. That's the whole thing. It's not like
it's smooth too.
Now, it's farmhouse ales / saisons. That's a whole thing. You can play with them and that they can add anything.
They're all over. They're all over.
That's all over. But because in essence, it was whatever's left, we're going to brew with, kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. So with this, I'm sure. I'm just, as I said, flummoxed. You can have a thesaurus to look that word up. I think it works.
Flummoxed. People know that.
But
milk, sugar.
I mean, I throw a shit ton of lactose in here.
Yeah, which is also where the cloudiness comes from, somewhat, right?
But it's just
catnip.
You want something different. You want something that's easy to drink, and it's an imperial, so it's going to hit you. So it becomes one of those scary beers because you're really not getting. I mean, it's what 8%?
No, I think 9.
9. Okay, so 9%. So 9%, it will. A bomb is going to hit you, but not in an unpleasant way. There's no burn.
Oh no.
And actually, it's not high enough to really have a burn, but it's the richness, the sweetness, and everything else work together that it can almost become a scary one.
Oh, I think it could be scary. I think it very much could sneak up on you.
But I'm enjoying it.
I am too. And
I just wish I had the ability, or I wish my tongue and or palate had the ability to pull out what I have. So when people say, "Well, what different flavor? What?"
Yeah,
Dave,
but you cannot be expected to know.
No, there are people that can. They go, "Oh, I can taste the 3% of this, or whatever it is." I just get that it's sweet.
None
it's
of
creamy.
them are going to catch the 0.5% of catnip. I mean, that's just. I mean, when you do something that unique, and that's what Brad and that crowd always does.
Yes.
Well, with their one-offs and their special stuff. I mean, all the flagship stuff is great too, but they bring such creativity to the marketplace.
Yep.
And fun.
That's the whole
all
point.
These fun stories, and it's coming from Brad's personality. He's that kind of guy, and he keeps that kind of atmosphere around there apparently.
Yep.
And it's part of what makes drinking craft beer fun.
Yep.
He's got a story. He makes a good. Whether this is all true or not, this may all be a lie, but it's a great marketing concept. And it's just fun. It's fun. He puts the fun in beer.
I hope this label comes off because I need it. It should come off easy.
Might be your only beer label with
No, I got
tons of cat pictures on it.
Oh, yeah, I don't have cat pictures on labels.
Kitten Snuggles.
Kittens.
Just take this to your next bunch of macho buddies who want to drink.
Yeah.
I brought the Kitten Snuggles. I brought the Kitten Snuggles.
Yo, guys, I got a beer for you. It's Kitten Snuggles. Yeah, and they go, oh, wow, thanks. And you go, and then after they've had some, and they're getting out.
You got any more of that Snuggle kitten shit? Yeah, that's right. That's what you get.
That's right.
Thanks, Brad. This is great, and thanks to Unknown for sending it to us and making sure we had a chance to sample it.
And you know to find it because I've seen.
Oh yeah. It's not. I mean,
it's a limited.
Right.
But you
not
can't,
that limited.
But like based on when you see the video today, that you go out and grab it.
Yeah, because it was still out just last week in the stores. Right, we saw it. Good. So our hats off again to Brad and the whole crowd at Unknown in Charlotte on Mint Street, just down the street from the Panther Stadium.
That's right.
And until next time, this is David Glenn reminding you to drink local and keep your beer dollars in North Carolina.